Welcome to this introductory video of eShowers software. This is a program that will install on your computer, on your Windows operating system, and then the data, the catalogs, and the jobs that you see here in this list, these are all saved on a cloud server on the web. So it's kind of a hybrid desktop cloud program, which gives you the flexibility of installing the software on different computers, but you're accessing the same data. And it can come in a single user, a 3-user, and then you can add additional users as you go. So multiple people can use the software. You can all have access to the same list of jobs and everything. So what we have is all your menu items here on the left. You've got account settings and a lot of default settings. And report settings and all these types of things. Your account information can be modified. And then along the top here, we have a lot of the job and kind of drawing specific icons and tools. So over here to the right, we have details for whatever job is highlighted. So you can have your entered by, sales rep, customer name. There's a database that can save all the different customer information if you have customers that buy multiple times. And then you have a little preview in 3D of whatever shower you're looking at. So let's pick a different one here. So here's a kind of a complicated one. And you can actually drag and click on the drawing. You can do this in any of the previews as we get into the program more. So when you create a new job, you actually have a ton of templates that you can pick from. You can just start adding panels and doors on your own. And it's very simple to do. So let's go ahead quickly and enter this one job here. So this is kind of an idea of your builder, it's called. So these icons here along the top kind of help you design and build your shower enclosure. And here again is that 3D little model that we can rotate when we want to. It has a little animated door opening thing that's kind of cool. So we can even make it full screen and then shrink it back. Now over here to the right is an actual cutout view or a detail view of a glass panel. So you can actually skip through the panels. We've got 4 panels here. You'll notice down here this door has a transom. This is a fixed transom. And I can skip through the panels as we go here. There's that transom panel. And it's showing all the hole patterns, cutouts, dimensions, any offsets, things like that are happening with the glass. So this is the beauty of this software. You're designing it with kind of not to scale little panels over here, but it's very simple to click on dimensions and change them. And I could enter a new dimension here. I can tell it if it's not plumb, and if it's even got a bow or an elbow. So there's a lot of different ways to manipulate the drawings. If there's a different angle turn, 110 degrees or something, 180 degrees is flat. You can see here when we rotate the drawing that there's a 90-degree corner and the rest is flat. So all that stuff is very simple to click on and change. And then real quickly, the standard hardware can actually be configured and saved as a series. And if you use a lot of the same hardware, you save it as a series and it's really easy to pick it. It's always using the same wall clamps, the same hinges, the same handle, things like that. So it can be very, very quick once you get your configurations kind of customized. Otherwise, it's very simple just to click on a list of parts and pick a different part, to replace a certain glass clamp or hinge or something like that. So very powerful, very simple to use, and very flexible. So here we have all the different hardware pieces. I can actually add to this list or remove parts from here very easily. Each piece of hardware has a specific detail to it that tells what type of cutout it has. And you can actually modify those cutouts if you need to override a default. A ton of flexibility, all the quoting, you can figure your labor, you can figure, all the different charges for installation can be calculated. So once you're done kind of setting up an enclosure, you can actually get back to the main window where all the different reports are. So you've got your hardware report. Actually, I don't want to print it. I want to preview it. So I want to preview my hardware report for whichever manufacturer you are pricing. You can actually mix the different manufacturers, and it'll show you a page for the hardware for each manufacturer. So that's one other thing that we didn't get to here. The different hardware is in a list of along the top here. If you want to actually manipulate the different hardware lists with pricing, and enter your own pricing or modify pricing that you've entered before, you go to the hardware tab or section, and then all these tabs are the different catalogs. So there's 4 different catalogs available now. For some reason they're duplicated, but they're basically the same when they're duplicated. So USH, CRL, Portals, and KL Megla. And a complete list of hardware for those different companies, and each piece of hardware has a cutout template that is used for the drawings that you're creating with your shower enclosure. So that's how it knows what cutout to use, and then you tell it where it's positioned. There's even some automation for that in the default settings for creating the shower enclosures. So very simple. That's basically the whole program in a nutshell. And you can, as I say, get a 30-day trial by contacting GDS, and we'll enter your information in and get the trial for you. And then you can try it for yourself and see how it goes. Thanks very much.